We all know that one person that, whenever they enter a room, gets all the attention. Literally all eyes turn towards them without them even doing anything special. It's because they're charismatic. This is a term that I'm certain each of us has heard and used at some point in our lives, though often we use it intuitively without even being able to tell what exactly made us come to that conclusion. When someone is charismatic, the entire room revolves around them, without them even differing from everyone else at first glance. Oftentimes, they even project an image that says, "I'm just like you," which only heightens their charisma. They know everyone, enter friendships with ease, and effortlessly rise to powerful positions within their social circle. Because of their charisma, they make new acquaintances everywhere, have no problem in the dating market, and are devilishly persuasive. And therefore, it's no surprise that they are often found in positions of authority. For instance, whenever I hear the term charisma, I instantly think about people like former President Barack Obama, Marilyn Monroe, George Clooney, or Elvis Presley. We all somewhat admire charismatic people, and they all appear as if their enchanting personality comes naturally. And in fact, the stigma behind charisma often states that you're either born with it or you're not. In fact, the term charisma has its roots in ancient Greek, meaning something akin to a gift of grace or even something bestowed upon humanity by the divine. And this only highlights how charismatic people have been perceived for centuries. The problem with the stigma, though, is that it's plain wrong. Charisma has been studied by many researchers, and it's been shown that, like any other social skill, being charismatic can be learned and improved. Learning to be charismatic can give you a lot of advantages in social situations, with improved interpersonal relationships being the biggest. This comes from the powerful and unique impact charismatic people have on others. They exude an authentic friendliness, possess greater powers of persuasion than most, and radiate an attractiveness that sets them apart. If you put in the time and work to improve on this skill, you'll find that people are a lot more inclined to trust you, listen to you, and respect you. And therefore, almost all social interactions become way easier. A lot of different models explore the concept of charisma, but one of the simplest and most compelling explanations is offered by the author Olivia Fox-Cabane in her book The Charisma Myth. First of all, she states that charisma is not something you possess, but rather something that's given to you by others. According to her, all charisma research consistently boils down to 3 fundamental elements that constitute charisma. These elements have recurred across different cultures and age groups. They are presence, power, and warmth. Presence means being in the present moment with your full attention, aware of your surroundings without any distracting thoughts. Power refers to the extent to which your influence on others, both physically and mentally, is perceived. And the final element, warmth, describes if you are willing to use this power for the benefit of others, recognizing that power can either be destructive or constructive. Being warm can be understood as the assurance that this powerful person is on your side, since having them on the opposing team can turn out detrimental. So how can we use this knowledge to cultivate our own charisma? Based on this model, we can try to improve in every aspect individually. The key is to maintain a balanced proportion amongst these elements, as an imbalance can destroy the desired effect of charisma. Becoming more present in your interactions is a significant aspect of charisma. This means you have to become a good listener, which usually means active listening. For example, take a look at the scene from the James Bond movie Casino Royale and just notice how attentive both characters are and how that makes you feel as the viewer.
So as charming as you are, Mr. Bond, I will be keeping my eye on our government's money and off your perfectly formed house.
You noticed?
Even accountants have imagination. How was your lamb?
Skewered. On sympathizers.
You want to devote your complete attention to what the other person has to say. Try to really understand what the other person has to say, give non-verbal cues and ask specific questions to what has been said. The aim is to make the other person feel understood. And this is something that you just can't fake, because people will be able to tell. One thing that might improve your active listening skill is to try to find the deeper meaning behind what the other person has to say. I like to always assume that there is a different, even deeper meaning, which automatically makes me want to listen actively. Another thing is to train your attention skills by meditating on a regular basis. Our hectic modern world has transformed the average human attention span so much that by now it's even smaller than a goldfish. That's why mindfulness isn't just a lifestyle, but a necessary requirement for a healthy and fulfilled life. If you want to delve deeper into this topic, check out my article on meditation on mansground.com. I'll possibly also upload a video on this topic in the future. When it comes to projecting power, there are several strategies you can use to display strength and influence. The biggest building block of conveying power by far has to be confidence. Without this, no matter how impressive you might appear, you won't be able to come across as powerful. Self-confidence means believing in yourself and your capabilities, demonstrating resilience in the face of setbacks, and maintaining the belief that you can learn and grow even in areas where you may not currently be on top of your game. Since confidence is situational, the charismatic aspect of confidence mostly stems from being comfortable in social situations. And this you'll just have to practice. Additionally, physical presence plays a significant role in conveying power. You'll automatically look stronger and more capable if you have a muscular and healthy body. That's why going to the gym or doing calisthenics regularly can help you a lot. Another thing that'll give you more power is learning a martial art. This not only boosts your self-confidence, but also signals to others that you have the capability to defend yourself if necessary and that you can stand your ground. Effective body language is another crucial aspect that influences both power and warmth. If you carry yourself in a calm, confident and open manner, that can communicate much more than you might realize. Now take a look at the scene from another James Bond movie, Spectre, and just watch how his movement conveys power and how you perceive this.
I'll be with you in just a moment. Suite aux analyses lundi, un diagnostic d'état de stress post-traumatique a été établi. Un traitement médicamenteux est prescrit accompagné de TCC et de séances de...
As you might realize, mastering and enhancing your body language is a crucial aspect of charisma. That's why there is a video planned on this topic in the future as well. It's been said that a lot of world leaders practice their facial expressions as well as their body language in the mirror, so one thing you could do is look up powerful body language examples on the internet and compare your usual movements to those on the mirror yourself. To exude warmth and friendliness, cultivating a positive attitude towards life is crucial. Nobody is drawn to someone who constantly views the world through a negative lens, carrying worries and fears everywhere they go. Try to cultivate an optimistic mindset by celebrating your wins and learning from your losses, since not only will you benefit, but also the people around you. Authenticity plays a significant role in projecting warmth. It's essential to let others see that you're always yourself without projecting a false image, since otherwise you won't be perceived as warm and charismatic, but as manipulative. Additionally, humor, when used appropriately, can be a valuable tool for building connections with people. However, it's crucial to use this with caution, as inappropriate jokes can have the opposite effect. Last but certainly not least, empathy and compassion towards others are at the heart of projecting warmth. Putting yourself in someone else's shoes, acknowledging their feelings and interacting with kindness forms deeper connections and trust. This empathetic approach is undeniably the cornerstone of warmth. So there you have it. These are a few things you can do to enhance and practice your own charisma. In reality, there are numerous other strategies and techniques you can employ to further develop your charisma, but once you've understood the basics, you'll naturally come up with more ideas on how you can improve in each aspect. Let me know in the comments what other ideas you come up with. Remember that, like so many other things, charisma is a skill as well that can be learned and mastered. That's why practice is, again, essential. If you want to learn more about this topic, you can go to mansground.com and read the article on this topic. Thanks for watching.